What is going on, dudes? My name is lotrdude13 and welcome back to a Pokemon ORAS Wi-Fi battle. So in the title, if you wonder what MT stands for, it stands for Mixed Tier. So Josh and I put together a team. Each of us put together a team that have a Pokemon, at least one Pokemon from every tier. We have 2 RUs and 2 UUs. So my NU is my Uxie. My RUs are Doublade and Cacturne. My UUs are Blissey and Milotic, and my OU is Manectric. So on his team, his UUs are the Beedrill and the Hydreigon. His NU is the Shedinja. His RUs are the Armaldo and the Registeel, and his OU is his Crawdont. So it was a pretty cool battle. So let's get started here. Alright, so I'm going to lead out on the Uxie, like I normally do, and he is going to lead out with his Registeel, because this Registeel is his entry hazards guy too. So, immediately what I'm going to do is I'm going to start setting up my rocks, because I like to get my rocks up there to injure whatever comes in, and he's going to go for rocks himself. So, yeah, he doesn't normally use this Pokemon, so I was kind of, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to go for the T-Wave here. I don't even know what I was saying, really, don't worry about it. So T-Wave to paralyze the thing so it can't do anything, and he gets the paralyze hacks. So now I need to switch out, because Uxie cannot hurt this thing very much. A Psychic will not do very much, and I'm just going to U-turn out, do a tiny bit of damage, and switch in to my Manectric, because my Manectric has Flamethrower on him. So that's the move I'm going to be using here. I mean, Thunderbolt could probably do a lot of damage too. So, his leftovers are going to recover what the U-turn did to him. So now I'm going to Mega Evolve, and I'm going to go for the Flamethrower because I get Stab on it, and I have a pretty high special attack after Mega Evolving. I really like Mega Manectric, actually. I really want to get a shiny one because having them like black and yellow, they look so awesome. Anyways, I use the Flamethrower, and it does a fairly decent amount of damage, but he's going to hit me with the Toxic, which sucks. So now I'm going to be taking residual damage every turn, which is sort of going to, it's going to counteract my leftovers, and eventually it's going to get way more than my leftovers restores. I don't have leftovers, I'm stupid, I just Mega Evolved. I don't even know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. Alright, so, he's not going to go into the Hydreigon expecting the Flamethrower, and I'm going to go for the Thunderbolt here, because I wanted to see if Thunderbolt did more to the Registeel than Flamethrower. So I'm going to hit this thing with a Thunderbolt, and it does a fairly decent amount, even being not super effective. So right here, I'm going to go for Protect to see what he locks himself into. So, yeah. And he's going to go for the, and he ends up deciding to go for the Draco, which, I mean, I'm going to be honest, he could have probably knocked me out with Dark Pulse, but right here, I did not expect him to switch. So he switches into the Armaldo, maybe expecting the Thunderbolt again. But I think I Volt Switch here. Nope, I just switch rather than... Why did I not use Volt Switch? I have Volt Switch on this guy. I'm stupid. Anyway, I'm going to send in Blissey because Blissey is an absolute tank, and I know that I can take a bunch of special attacks, even from that, the Hydreigon. So, he's going to go for the Rapid Spin here, which is going to get rid of my rocks, and I'm going to poison him here, which is a very, very nice play on my part, because this is what's going to get this thing out of here, and... Really, I need to be able to get my rocks back up, so I need to get rid of this thing. But, I get absolutely ravaged by the Stone Edge, and to be honest, I thought it was going to kill me. So, anyway, the Ice Beam does a little bit, and then the Toxic takes a good amount from his health. He's just going to hit me with the X-Scissor here to knock me out, because it doesn't really matter what he uses, he's going to take out Blissey. So, he's going to get some more poison damage, which is... there's a lot of that. So, I send in Riptide here because, Riptide would be able to do a good amount of damage, considering it's a Steel type. So, I'm gonna go with the Shadow Sneak. I don't know, I didn't know if I was faster than it, so I wanted to see if I could kill it with the Shadow Sneak. I do not, but the Earthquake isn't gonna do a terrible amount to me, because I have the Eviolite, and I am very, very physically defensive. So, the Toxic is going to be able to take out the Armaldo, and... pretty cool stuff. So, I'm really glad that I put I used Toxic on it. So, now that there's no rocks, he doesn't take any more damage, and he's just going to go with a Dark Pulse, which is going to take me out. I went for Iron Head there to see if I could No, I wanted to switch, and I accidentally misclicked. Because I was trying to wipe the sweat off my screen, and then I clicked fight, and Shadow Claw on accident, and I wanted to switch out because I wanted to save Riptide. So, once I send him my Milotic, he's immediately going to switch out. Because he can't do much to my Milotic and anything, yeah. So he switches into the Shedinja, which I cannot touch with my Milotic. So, right here, I'm going to go into Prickles, because Prickles is one of my few Pokemon. Actually, this was also a misclick. I did not mean to, I was trying to see what moves that Prickles had. That's what I wanted to see. I did not want to switch him in yet. I wanted to see what moves he had. And I was really angry that I accidentally clicked it. I hit A too quickly. So, I take a little bit of Stealth Rock damage, and now that the Armaldo is dead, it can't use Rapid Spin, so I'm going to get my rocks back up. So, that means if this Shedinja switches out and comes back in, its sash will be broken. So, now, I know that I could, yeah. Anyways, I don't even know what I'm saying. So, I'm going to go for the T-Wave here and paralyze the thing so it can not move as quickly and have a chance to be paralyzed. And then from here on out, I'm just going to kind of sack my Uxie, because I want to be able to get a clean switch in to my main Ectric. Because I know it with one cross scissor or X scissor, whatever, it'll take down my Manectric, and I want to keep him alive. So I go for Psychic because I just want the Josh to kill off my my Uxie here. But once again, he tries to go for Shadow Sneak, and I can't. Obviously, I can't do anything, and I don't want to switch. I want to get a clean switch into whatever I decide to move it to throw in, which would be my Manectric. So, finally, he hits the goddamn Shadow Sneak. So, my Brainchild's gonna go down, which was the whole point from like 3 turns ago. Oh, goodness. Anyways, I'm gonna set a Manectric here. Now that it has a clean switch in, I'm going to be able to knock this thing, get rid of its sash. So, the Intimidate is really going to help me in this situation, because it's not going to be able to do enough to kill me. So, I'm going to hit it with the Flamethrower here, and, yes, so I get rid of its Focus Sash, and now as soon as I hit it once more, I'm just hoping that I can live and see what's happening. So I'm like, Paralyzed Axe. He decides not to go for the Shadow Sneak, which I'm really, really wondering why. Because if he used the Shadow Sneak and gotten through the paralysis, he would have killed me. And then I survived with 1 HP after the poison. So now the Hydreigon takes a little bit of damage, which is good. And he's just going to go for the Dark Pulse, obviously, and lock himself in and take out my Manectric. So, I think I probably went for Thunderbolt there or something like that. It doesn't really matter what I used, I would have died there. So, I send in Kate Upton because no one really I have left on my team can take on this Hydreigon. So, I mean, obviously I'm going to use the Ice Beam, which is the move I have on this thing to use against it. And the Dark Pulse doesn't do very much because I'm really, really bulky, and I'm going to take the Hydreigon down with an Ice Beam. So, pretty much it is my Milotic versus the world. He's got 3 more Pokemon, and my Milotic, who's got a little over half HP, is by herself. I love my Milotic. It's awesome. So, right here, I'm really hoping I can live the knockoff or whatever he decides to hit me with, which I mean, I would assume is a knockoff, and barely. He got max damage on that. So, anyways, it was a pretty good battle. It sucks that I lost, but you know, it was a good battle. So, yeah. If you guys enjoyed the battle, please click the like button. It is always appreciated. Check out Josh in the description below. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I will talk to you all later.